Hi, I'm Max, CEO of Smith & Sons. I'm sitting down with a couple of our franchisees chatting about the ins and outs of franchising as a general contractor with Smith & Sons. So tell me a story, Alex. How did you first get involved in the building industry?
That's a long story. Pretty much been in the building industry since I started walking. All the trade stuff was easy to learn. It was definitely the office stuff and the administration stuff that was very challenging for me. The times have gone where you get an ad in the paper and you put an ad in the yellow pages and the phone starts ringing. It's a completely different world now with the internet, so you have to be internet savvy to some degree. But again, from when I started on my own, fully independent on my own for about 4 years ago, the industry also has changed quite a bit, where it is a little more easier now. There's a lot more other companies out there that can help you out with marketing and stuff, but it is, yes, that is still very challenging to start getting leads generated, especially for my situation. I moved to a town where I knew absolutely nobody. So I had to build all my references, all my trade suppliers, and everybody. I didn't know nobody. Like, I didn't know one person when I moved to this town, leaving the places that I've worked for years and years and years, and have built everything up from there. So it was quite a challenge, but it also goes to show you that you can do it anywhere with any level of experience in that area, because I did it. And yes, it wasn't part of my marketing and all my online stuff. Don't think that starting your own business is you're going to do less work and you're going to have more time off. That's the goal. That you'll get to that point eventually, but this is the misconception that a lot of people I feel, is that you have to put the work in, you have to put the time in, you have to put the energy in, and in time, 5-10 years, when your business, when you've got everything kind of going, then when you're 60-70 years old, that's when you want to see the fruits of your labor, because that's what they call the golden years. So that's kind of my goal. I know this is a long-term thing, and I'm putting my time and energy in now while I'm healthy. I'm able. I don't have a family, so when I do have a family and when I do have those responsibilities, I have the time and energy to afford that in those areas. I do see it in the way I operate my business, just in the quality of leads that I get from my business, from the leads that are generated through my business that I set up, to the leads that you guys give me. I find that they're higher quality, the clients are more respectful, is the collaboration and the access to other information that I may not have. Everybody has different experiences in life, and we got a group of guys here now. We have our meetings, and I think that's a once in a lifetime opportunity where you can sit down with a room full of other general contractors that have the same level of quality and same mentality that you do. It feels like I'm not left alone out there in the cold anymore. It feels like I can go talk to some people if I'm not scared on taking on projects that are a little more challenging for me anymore, because I know I can ask questions and tackle it with somebody. It's a lot easier to win a football game when you got a team behind you. It's pretty hard to do it by yourself. So that's where it's come to me with my business. Having that group of other people to bounce information off of and converse with was massively valuable. Yes, sir. To me, the thing that I really kind of just really said to myself over and over and over, and that really realized it to me, was, do you want 100% of a grape, or do you want 50% of a watermelon? And that's really how I sum it up. I'd rather any day of the week, I'd take half of a watermelon over a whole grape, because you're still going to get 5 times more than what you're going to get. Yes, you're going to have to share it. Yes, you're going to have to work with people, but that's what's making work enjoyable for me now, where I have I have people to converse with. It's just not me sitting alone doing everything anymore. And that's why it was a pretty easy decision for me to make. When you guys have taken all that front end on, and you guys have taken a lot of that, you've taken a lot of the heavy lifting, it's, like I said, it's just allowed me to focus on what I do best in my business. And it's like time, I have much more time. I'm working a lot harder, but I'm working on the things that I need to be working on. And that's where I see the results. I'm spending my time and energy on the things that are improving my bottom line instead of, mundane, kind of maintenance items. If you want your life back, some free time back, if you want to make the money you think you should be making in the industry, working with quality people, and you want to do quality projects, I think it's a no-brainer. You're going to be doing with a group of guys that, we're all we all have the same mentality. We all like talking the same kind of, on the same kind of subjects. And that was one of the big reasons that I joined, and that's one of the big areas that I continue to get massive value out of in growing my business. So that's what I would say to anybody.